Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about this idea of chronic progress. So the reason I bring this up is it's easy to get obsessed with trying to make progress every single week. Now it's not to say that if you can do this you shouldn't be striving for this. However, the more advanced you become, it becomes much more difficult to make measurable progress in terms of adding weight to the bar each and every session. It's important just to look at the bigger picture, to almost focus on the process rather than the outcome. So especially if you've been training 3, 4, 5, 6 years and above, this mindset shift will really help you dramatically. I know it really helped me because for anywhere between 1 to 2 years of training, you can pretty much make progress every single session, give or take a few sessions here or there. So a shift in thinking in terms of making progress session to session to every second session, every third session, but over time you're still making progress. If you looked back a month, 8 weeks prior to now, you've still made progress in terms of adding weight to your lifts, adding more total volume. It's also important to note that your isolation movements are going to go up even slower than your big compound lifts. So your squat, deadlift, bench press, overhead press, these big compound movements are going to go up much easier than your isolation movements, purely because you can add more weight to the bar on these big movements, whereas say a bicep curl, it's going to be very difficult to make any measurable improvement session to session. Once you're into the advanced level, you can still make progress, however it's going to be much slower than your big compound lifts. So the reason I say this is it's important to put both into context. Think about your ultimate goal is adding more weight to the bar to the compound lifts, still trying to improve your isolation exercises, but be prepared in the back of your mind that these lifts are not going to go up the same as the big compound movements. So I hope you found this useful. This is more for the advanced trainee trying to get out of your head in terms of obsessing about progress session to session. Just realise once you've been training for 4 or 5 plus years, it's going to be more challenging to add weight to the bar, to add more total volume, and to also realise that your isolation movements are not the same as your compound lift. The compound lift will go up much easier than an isolation movement. So hopefully just this psychological shift in thinking, being more process driven rather than outcome driven, and not getting disheartened if your weights are not going up every single session. So just a little caveat, obviously we're still striving for progress, however just appreciate it's going to take longer to achieve the same increments in weights than you have done in the past. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a good day. Thank you very much.